So today I'm going to talk to you about Metro Inc., an important food retailer based in Montreal, Quebec. I'm gonna start by talking to you a little bit about Metro. So Metro Inc. was created in 1947 in Verdun, Montreal, by Roland Janot. The company currently has 65,000 employees, and for 2017, it had a net income of $608.4 million. In 1987, Metro Inc. acquired Super C, and recently in 2017, it acquired Brunet. So during the presentation, I'm going to talk to you about chapters 1 and 3. I'm going to talk to you about the similarities and differences between the theory seen in class and in the textbooks versus the practice and the reality that happens in Metro. So for chapter 1, the processes and practices of HRM. So Metro Inc. is really good at managing performance because they follow four values, which are client's approach, orientation towards results, teamwork, and innovation. They're also able to create a safe and healthy work environment because since 2006, they have less and less accidents. And they are Metro Inc. are also able to relate to employees within diverse environments by having employees that represent the community, so that represent the customers and the environment in where Metro is retailing. There's something that they lack in the processes and practices of HRM, and that is they lack training and development because usually, and that is spread out in all the retailing industry. Uh, Usually, training is like 1 day to 1 week maximum, and there's not really any development during the career. There's also the link between between business strategy and human resource strategy. Metro Inc. is really good with this characteristic. They satisfy employees and customers by having a good clientele approach and having happy and engaged employees. And to make that happen, they follow their five customers promises, which are superior quality and freshness, welcoming and pleasant shopping experience, efficient and pleasant uh, employees that are professionals. They also want that customers find what they're looking for, and they obviously want to have competitive prices. So chapter 3. Um, Metro has good engaged employees because they follow their three priorities they established to have engaged employees, which are to have ethical, safe, and healthy work environment, to have employee development and reward their performance, to stimulate commitment and organizational effectiveness. They also like to promote and provoke teamwork. Like I said before, teamwork is part of one of their four values, but they lack two things, which are they don't really have any external activities planned for the employees, so there's not a lot of bonding going on between colleagues. Another thing they lack is their hours. Usually, often employees are it's mandatory for them to work during the weekend and during the night, so it's really hard to have a good work-life balance. And a lot of employees have families and kids they want to take care of, so to have a better schedule and hours for the employees would really benefit them. They also have a really healthy and safe workplace since the decreased of 2% in the frequency of the accidents and the decrease of 6% in the accident severity rate, which means there there's less and less accidents going on, and the accidents that are occurring are actually not really severe accidents. And how they're able to have such a performance is due to the fact that more and more awareness is being made in the workplace and during training. Another aspect that helps a lot is the fact that they have adequate equipment, such as providing all the employees with steel cap boots, which obviously prevents injuries. They're also really good in having a healthy workplace, since they increased in the recovery rate of residual materials. They they are able to have 109,420 tons of residual materials is recovered, and that represents an average diversion rate of 64%, which is pretty good. Um, they're also able to provide their employees and customers with a healthy environment by reducing their greenhouse gas emissions. What they lack a little about their healthy work environment is that they lack a little of services and programs offered to employees uh, to help them, like with drug or alcohol problem, or with mental health. So in conclusion, Metro Inc. is a really good place to work. It respect a lot of HRM characteristics, such as the processes and practices of HRM, but they lack a little in training and development. But they're really good in linking their business strategy and their human resource strategy. They also have a lot of engaged employees, but they could even have more engaged employees if they did more external activities to create bondings between colleagues, and also to have better schedules and hours option for those who have families or just those who want to have a better social life. They also provide a really good, healthy, and safe workplace, but they could increase uh, the numbers of services and programs they offer to their employees. So those are my works cited I use for the presentation. Thank you for listening.